Good morning, student. Today I am going to discuss the 10th standard botany, first lesson, unit 12, plant anatomy and physiology. Already you know that, already I discussed the same thing, plant anatomy. Anatomy means what? A structure, the internal structures of the plants. Physiology, what are the functions of the plant? That is called physiology. Now I can one by one. This is the important, very important contents of the lesson. So examination point of the view, you have to memorize this content. First one, tissue system. So what are the tissue systems? First one is dermal tissue system. Second one is ground tissue system. Third one is vascular tissue system. So dermal system. What is the dermal? Dermal is otherwise called as epidermis system. So epidermis system. What is the functions of epidermis system? Epidermis system. Protection. This is the functions of epidermis system. That is the outer layer plant. So protection, transpiration and absorption. These are the functions of the epidermis. Second system, ground tissue. So ground tissue. What is the content present in the ground tissue? Is another one content of the epidermis. So epidermis, ground tissue. Ground is what are the tissues are present? First one is cortex. Second one is endodermis. Third one is pericycle, and last one is with. So these are the tissues are present in the ground tissue. Right. Next one, last one, vascular tissue. This is very important. So vascular tissues are divided into two. One is xylem and another one is phloem. So you already know that you have studied in the lower classes. Xylem conduct water, phloem conduct food. Okay. So what types of xylem and phloem? So types of vascular tissues. So types radial and conjunctival. So the two types are vascular tissues. So first one, radial. What is in the radius tissues? Radius means what? The arrangement of vascular bundles in the different radius is called radial bundle. Okay. Next one, conjoint. Conjoint means what? This is opposite. So same radius. The vascular bundles are present in the same radius is called conjoint vascular bundles. Next, we have to study the collateral and bicollateral arrangement of vascular bundle. As the arrangement of vascular bundles are two. One is collateral, bicollateral. Collateral vascular bundle. Here the xylem, that means xylems are present in the center. Phloem lies towards the periphery. That means corner. So second one, bicollateral. Bicollateral means what? Two. Present on both outer and inner side. This is called bicollateral. These are the types of vascular bundle. Okay. Next one. Arrangement of xylem and phloem, the vascular bundles are divided into two. So we are divided into two, endarc and exarch. What is my endarc? Endarc is protoxylem in center. That means protoxylem, where amount of xylems are present in the center is called protoxylem in center. Then metaxylem towards the periphery. So protoxylem means what? Yes, small. Metaxylem means what? Big. So protoxylem in center, metaxylem towards the periphery. Next, exarch. So endarc means what? Protoxylem in the center. That means in exarch, protoxylem towards the, that means corner. Here the metaxylem present in the center. Okay, so this is very important. So sometimes ask 2 marks question endarc and exarch. Difference between the endarc and exarch. So you have to study this one. These terms you should remember. Okay, next, this is very important. So frequently asked these questions. So dicot root and monocot root, dicot stem and stem. So dicot root and monocot root. What are the contents you have to study? Number of xylem, it is present or absent. Cambium, then pith, then secondary growth. These are the of the dicot root and monocot root. Next, and monocot stem. What are the contents we have to study? Hypodermis, ground tissue, vascular bundle, secondary growth, pith and medullaries. This is the content of the dicot stem and monocot stem. So in 7 mark question they asked the dicot stem, difference between the dicot stem and monocot stem. You have to study this one. Then another one is photosynthesis. This is also very important. So equation questions may ask. So you have to study this one, photosynthesis. So photosynthesis formality, you know, CO2 plus 12 H2O with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll, we can get starch C6H12O6. So water molecules are liberated, oxygen also liberated. So photosynthesis mod, there is a light dependent reactions and a light independent reactions. There are two types of photosynthesis process. types one, light dependent and light independent. That means light reaction and dark reactions. Light dependent means what? It depends on the light. Independent means it cannot depend on the light, so it is called dark reactions. So what are the factors affecting the photosynthesis? Factors are two types. One is internal factors, another one is external factors. So internal factors, what are the pigment, leafage and hormone. These are the internal factors affect the photosynthesis. Next, external factors, light, CO2, temperature and water. These are the external factors affect the photosynthesis. Next, respiration point of view, study the mitochondria. So in this mitochondria, oxygen is a very important structure. So these structures are important. These oxysomes are get the energy. That means energy molecule. So oxysome present in the mitochondria. Structure of oxysome can ask. Then types of respiration. The respiration means what? Exchange of gases. Gases in these types of respirations are two. Aerobic respirations and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic means what? With the oxygen. The plant or living things with the help of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. So in this aerobic respiration there are three processes. One is glycolysis, another one is electron transport chain. Glycolysis, glucose molecule convert into pyruvate. This is called glycolysis. Krebs cycle, pyruvates are again converted into another three compound is called Krebs cycle. Then the three compound molecules are transported to produce ATP molecule. Next, anaerobic respiration without oxygen. So all the lower organism, example yeast fermentation. So yeast is one of the example of anaerobic respiration. So in this yeast content have starch or sugar molecules. It divide into carbon dioxide. That means liberated carbon dioxide production. What are the product we can get? We can get the ethyl alcohol. Then energy. So this is one type of anaerobic respiration. Okay, next respiratory question. Respiratory question means what? How much amount of carbon dioxide liberated? How much amount of oxygen consumed? This is called a respiratory question. This is very important question. The two can ask. So what are the questions according to present? What are the questions are present? Okay, so you have to study this question. Define tissue. What are the tissues are present? Then what is collateral and conjoined vascular bundle? Difference between collateral and conjoined vascular bundles. Then what is photosynthesis? Let us discuss what is photosynthesis. Then structure of oxysome and labeled the parts. So here the structure of oxysome is present, so you can study. Then what is RQ? This is 2 mark question. RQ, volume of carbon dioxide liberated, volume of oxygen consumed. These are the expected questions. So all the lessons are very important. So in this, these lessons are very important compared to other lessons. Okay. Next 4 mark question. Distinguish exarch and endoxylem. Then distinguish monocot and dicot root. This is very important question. Then what are the factors affecting photosynthesis? Let's discuss what are the factors, external factors and internal factors. Then explain the light dependent and independent. Asking the 7 mark question. Then explain aerobic and anaerobic respiration. This is also one of the 7 mark question. So all the best students can study well. Thank you.
Hi dear friends and students, hope you enjoyed this video session, and particularly we have been sharing videos with 10th, 11th and 12th standard, and our staffs have been working hard in our lockdown period. We are preparing important questions for you in this session, and please follow up the videos in this session. Everything will be very useful for you to secure good marks in your public examinations. And please don't comment about stars, and support us with this video channel which we are being providing, and further we are trying to improve our video progress in later sessions also, and we are very proud to have you, and we thank you all. And finally, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also click on the subscription button, It will be helpful for us and also for you to continue our video channel with the updates. Thank you.